J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. I hope everybody enjoyed that last episode of The Last of Us on HBO. The show's almost over. It's sad. Only one episode left. It's definitely a good show. I was having a couple technical difficulties. My dang on mouse is now not working, so I got to use the dang mouse on my laptop, which we all know is not the best. But anyway, we're going to make it work. I do have a new camera in case anybody is noticing, and I do like this camera. You can do a lot of little things with it. It can even move. Uh-oh, look like I got my Wakandan back signal going off. So this camera's pretty good. And I was thinking about even putting the links in the description if anybody was looking to get a camera. Anyway, back to, there we go. The Last of Us. This last episode, fire episode. Just like every episode this season, been on point. This one was no different. So last episode, we saw that Joe was damn near dying from getting that little piece of wood stuck in his belly. We see Ellie. She trying to make sure that he make it. They had the little flashback moment. And at the end, we see she stitch him up with a little bit of needle and thread. But he still got a little pus and things going on. And it looked like it ain't really helping too much stop the bleeding, but got an infection. So this episode, it pick up where we see Joe has the infection. She's, worried. We also see she hungry, boy. She tore that cracker up, boy, like it was no other. That ain't no regular cracker. What the hell is that? That's a Ritz. That's a Ritz. She had to think about leaving that little bitty piece for him. She's like, your ass damn near dead anyway. You don't need that much. If you don't eat it, I'm going to eat it. So, hey, man, most Americans really don't know what it's like to go through hunger and hunger pains. But it ain't no joke from what I hear, because I'm one of them. I ain't going to necessarily say I've been hungry for a day or so, and I know how that was feeling. So just imagine being a hungry person, a real hungry person, Anyway, she decided to go out hunting. It looked like the skills that she learned with the rifle paid off, because she done got her a young buck, popped her a deer. While she tracking down the deer, we bump into these other folks. Now, these other folks we first see in this episode look like some type of cult preacher group. They might be all right. They might be okay. They in love with the Lord, and it's a bunch of them, and they trying to be organized. Well, we later find out a lot about them, at least some of them. So then later we see they hungry too. They on their last little, victuals. And so they out looking for some food too the next day. And lo and behold, they find her buck, her deer that she shot, and she walk up on them. She got the drop on them. Tell them to back that thing up. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch my food, or else your ass to have one between the eyes. Literally, she wasn't playing. We give a shout out to my girl Tina. What's up, Tina? How you feeling? Damn, Kenny, what's up? That wasn't a Ritz, it was a Cheez-It. She ate that boy up, didn't she? God damn, what? That was good, Joel. If you don't eat it, I'ma ease it. Straight up. But she get the drop on them and tell them to back up, offer the food and make sure that you know, she's safe. So they back up, and next thing you know, she end up talking with them, and dude played a nice guy. He real nice for her and want to save her and all this for some reason. They come to find out Joel killed one of their members, but we didn't find that out just yet. But he knew it, but was real nice for her for some reason. He tell them to go get the medicine, and they'll exchange it for the deer, half the deer. So you know he go and get the damn with the penicillin. And so while they doing that, they talking, and that's when they find out when he talking with her. He's like, yeah, you know, everything happened for a reason. It was this crazy man that killed this guy. He had a little girl with him. So now we realize it, and dude is back, and he behind her with a gun on her. But we see their leader, you know, their little cult leader. I'm gonna call him David Koresh. I don't even think we even got his name. Little David Koresh up in this little piece. Waco, Texas wannabe. You know what I'm saying? He over here telling them put the gun down, give him the medicine, let him go. Give him a day's head start. Next thing you know, she able to get out of there and get Joe the medicine. She don't know nothing about no damn penicillin or whatever, but she injected directly into the wound a couple times, which of course we all know the bloodstream would have been better, but it'd work its way around in there. I believe eventually she jabbed him a couple times with enough juice, enough pimp juice to get him going. She can't wake his ass up though. And the next day come around and they out looking for her. So she tried to give a distraction, lead him away. And of course it don't work. They shoot the horse. Damn, killed their damn horse. She got hurt. They capture her, kidnap her. And so then he like, look, I'm taking her back. Like, dude really wants some Ellie. Ellie. He really want Ellie. Hold on, my dang old fans start mind of its own over here. Okay. There we go. It's the robots. So dude all over Ellie, which I'm watching this wondering like, man, why he so protective of Ellie? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? He want to bring him and keep her with him and all of this. So we later find out he got her locked in the cage. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a kennel. While he talking to her, he talking about he want a partner and how strong she is. This dude worse than R. Kelly. This dude up here, one of them cult preacher, David Koresh, trying to make Ellie his. Dude was on one. Damian Kinney say Ellie cult TV dinner. I know that's right. What up, SJ? What's good with you? So while he talking with her, she ain't falling for it. I thought at first she was kind of playing it wrong. She should probably play into it a little more just so she can get out. But she ain't even buy into what he was saying really. And she did play him by when she saw he put his hand on the cage, he trying to touch her. So she put her hand on the other bar. Of course, the little pervert, you know what I'm saying, try to put his hand on her hand and put the hand sandwich. He's trying to make a hand sandwich over here. Literally left a little piece under the table, little nasty mug. Hey, you want a ham sandwich? Not a ham, hand. I like a little hand. I like a little knuckle in my sandwich. These dudes, before he, you know what I'm saying, he came in, she saw a piece of ear and little stuff on the floor under the table. They try to feed her. She like, man, what? This dude trying to make a hand sandwich. She like, man, y'all nasty, man. Y'all eating people. She bite his ass, try to get the keys, get out. It don't work. He done smashed her face in the bars. Ellie done went through some ish today. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about only a couple people. No. One woman was like, what is this? He's like, venison. Big hunks of meat. It's your brother. He would want this. What? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Would you eat a person in the apocalypse times when they died? I mean, put a 1C for cannibal. If you would cannibalize a person if they was dead, put a 2C if that's a hell to the no. I know we always say never, and I know about the story about the little plane that crashed in the snow and the soccer team ate each other's ass or whatever. Literally, it cut off pieces of ass and ate it, of the dead ones. Oh, man. I don't see myself doing that. I just can't see it. I can't eat a person. My fat ass eat a lot. I don't think I'm eating a person, man. I just can't do that. No. Okay? No, that ain't happening. Anyway, dude trying to tell her either you gonna be with me or in me. You gonna be the shit. Literally, after I eat you, you gonna be shit. So which one is it? Like, what? But she ain't going for it. He like, okay, I'll wait till you see what I tell him now. Little did they know Joel is back. He got that pimp juice flowing through the veins, and it worked. Now they got the guys going through house to house looking for him. Joel, like a ninja, come from behind, stab one dude in the neck, damn near broke his neck, snapping neck for some Dies effects up in this piece. You know what I'm saying? I wish my damn mouse was working. I guess it's always one thing after another, but I'm gonna have it right. But he wasn't playing. Snap them necks, catch another dude slipping, end up killing him too. Well, actually, he captured one of them because it was three of them. Killed one, captured two. The interrogation. Forget about 0 Dark 30. Forget about 0 Dark 30. Okay, it's 0 Joel 30 in this piece. Dude, don't play with interrogation. What? He beat the hell out of dude while he was tied up. Stabbed him in the knee, in the leg while he alive. Beating the hell out of him. He's like, look, you better point to it, and it better be the same place as your partner. He point to it, then stab him in the gut, kill him. The other dude had to watch it all. And then he like, man, he told you, I ain't telling you nothing. He like, it's okay. I believe you. And you know what else? Ellie. Beat his head with a damn steel pipe. Ellie. I must find Ellie. Ellie. He beat dude to death, bludgeoned him with a damn lead pipe. Joe don't play. Joe don't play, okay? You know what I'm saying? So we see he out looking for Ellie. We later find out where they had the horse meat. So they had drugged the horse into like this shed that was supposed to be like their little ice house, I guess, where they was keeping their little meat. And that right there, I wish my pictures and stuff was working. But that right there was nasty. They had the horse in there, but they had bodies hanging there headless on the hook, just waiting. Like, what? 3 bodies hanging on the hook? And that one girl was like, "Can we bury my father?" He like, "Gotta wait till the summer. The ground's too cold." Girl, you ate your daddy. What? They ate him. Damn. They ain't no good at all, man. This remind me a lot of Walking Dead. And I actually do understand what's happening because it's about survival and people want to survive and live at all costs. But really, when it comes to all costs, sometimes you may survive, but you really died inside. You know, they living, but they have become cannibals and sick people. So what are they now? You know, they might as well have died because whoever they used to be is gone and they're dead anyway. You know, and it's just like some things in life ain't worth doing because you die or you lose everything anyway, even if you get away with it or had the money or whatever. So that's definitely one I think most people would agree on. A lot of people say they wouldn't do it, but you really don't know how you will handle some things unless you've been really tested in hard times. And yeah, I know most of us would like to think we wouldn't. There's no way we probably will ever truly be tested, and that's a great thing. But I would like to think 100% that I wouldn't do that. I'd just be like, man, forget it. It's over. But anyway, Joe, he luckily didn't find out that she was on the menu because then he really would have went off. But it turns out that we didn't need Joe to go off as much as we may have needed in previous episodes. Ellie is a big girl now. All right. She ended up, while they was about to chop her up and eat her with the butcher knife, she told him she infected. So he put the knife down and they see the arm. And she like, yeah, I bet you infected now too. Got you, bitch. While they in there thinking, she grabbed the damn butcher knife and chopped dude neck. His right hand man run out. He chasing after her. She can't find a weapon. She grabbed a piece of hot wood with a, sizzle, little, throw it an ember. When he came, she missed, but it caught the curtain. His dumb ass still looking for her. He should have ran over there and took the curtain down, let it catch fire, about to burn the whole building down. The whole thing caught on fire. So she destroyed their whole clan, so to speak. She, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know, make them have to relocate at least. So they may come looking for her in the last episode. You killed our leader and our food supply. But man, Ellie caught dude slipping. She ended up getting a knife out the kitchen, stabbed him in the stomach, got his butcher knife at the, he knocked her down. They got her loose or whatever. This dude got on top of her, trying to screw her. Talking about I'm going to show you what love is like. Wow. That was crazy. This dude was just a nasty one. And we saw Ellie. She ended up getting that damn butcher knife, chopped dude guts up. Ellie chopped the hell out of him at least 20, 30 times. She chopped the hell out of dude. They didn't even show that because that would have been gruesome. But they wanted the effect to be shown. And I'm pretty sure that any woman that has been violated was like cheering and happy to see what Ellie was able to get that revenge and chop off his ding ding. I don't know if she did that, but she definitely chopped the L off of him, out of him. Dude got chopped to death. No comeback possible unless he become a zombie and the building burned. Right after she chopped him up, she got up out of there, and Joel grabbed her, and of course she was traumatized and ready to chop his ass until she realized it was him. Ellie, it's me. Ellie, let go. But this episode, it was kind of short, it seemed. It was about 45, 50 minutes. But, it was an excellent episode. It moved so fast. And it wasn't a lot of little intricate things happening. It was a few big things happening this episode, which makes it, sum up a little easier. Some episodes or some shows have 3, 4, 5 characters doing things, different points of view, different storylines, whereas this really is simplified. It's only 2 characters really, and then the antagonist, the bad guy, so we had 3 little points of view. But the way that they did it, I mean, they balanced storyline and action very well. Every episode is film quality. I mean, they did a great job. I think that Ellie and Joel need to hurry up and get back to the camp where his brother is. But unfortunately, I think these people will be looking for them and will probably find that camp and want revenge or something, give them problems, since they burned their camp down and destroyed it. But as far as this episode, definitely good. Joel, he back on his feet, although he looked pale as can be. He looked like a ghost. But, him and Ellie back together. And it was just, I wasn't expecting dude to be a pedo as well as a damn cannibal. But, and then I hate that they had him using the Bible as a tool. When that one girl talked out of line, he smacked the hell out of her in the damn hallway, in the eating mess hall, in front of the mama and everybody. How many of y'all gonna let somebody smack the hell out of your kid in front of them? I guess the mama didn't want to say nothing because they had put her ass out. And then what? Well, how could she survive by herself? So I guess that's why she didn't say nothing. But damn, that was a tough one. That was a tough one. He smacked the hell out of him. But Dave Kenny say Ellie took old boy Polish off. Right. You want to eat some? Eat this, mother. Boop. You want to eat people? Eat a Polish. Biatch. Then the fire came and cooked it. Jewtown style. The Last of Us, man. This is a good show. It's sad not enough people is really watching it, like some other shows that I review. But overall, The Last of Us gets more views than any of these other shows that's out right now. I mean, it's the #1 show on HBO and on TV right now. And they're saying The Last of Us may be HBO's next Game of Thrones in the sense of a big, huge TV series that people must see TV, can't miss. And I can see that happening because The Last of Us is dope. It can expand. The storyline is still a lot more to go. And, it really draws it in. One thing about this show is that a lot of the people that were in the game doing the voiceovers, they actually put them in the episodes. So that's always a good thing to have, is to see a little bit of the actual people get another chance. That's pretty cool. A lot of people, though, are not watching this from a gaming perspective. So, and even though I played the game, love the game, beat the game came out in like what, 14? So that's almost 10 years ago. And even though I may still have it, I can't remember everything about it. I did replay some of the cutscenes and things, but yeah, I don't remember it like that. So anyway, dope show. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give it a Moorescore rating. Tell you what I think about this episode as a rating. All right, the Moorescore is my rating system. 4 simple categories, 25 points each, give you a total of 100. And you can always drop that 0 to get a score of 1 to 10. Visual cinematography, excellent as always. Every episode is perfect as far as how it's shot, the look. It looks like a movie. Everything, it's just a great way to portray a TV show. I would give it this episode, I will give a 22. All right. Storyline and plot. It was a simple storyline this episode. Very good. We get to see Ellie help Joe come across the same people that it ended up hurting him and get the medicine, all the thing. It was a good episode. Our Smelly turned out to be hungry. Where's the beef? More like, let me get a piece of that ass. Before I hit it, I'm going to eat it. He really want to eat that. He like, Ellie, I want to eat that. No, really, I really want to eat that. Look tasty. Little mini sub. I'm going to give it a 23. It was pretty good, interesting. It had a little twist to it. Special effects, makeup, definitely, and costumes, good special effects with the bodies hanging, and we seeing they didn't actually show her chop them up, but they did show a little bit of action sequence and stuff. They burned the place down, different things like that. So I'm gonna give it a 22. It was above average. And last, the most important category, did I enjoy it? Was it entertaining? And yeah, I did enjoy it. Very entertaining. And I will give it a 23. Not the greatest I ever seen, but definitely above average, which would give it a total Moorescore of a 90, which is equivalent to a 9 out of 10. All right. It seems like this This show has been one of my highest rated shows ever. And I mean, this is just a great show. I know some people say they don't like the gore or the crunchiness of a killing or a zombie thing. But again, I've said this once before, they have such a great balance that even though we do get that action, it's not a lot, and you can easily forget this is a zombie show. I don't even think they had a zombie in this episode at all. You know, so it's different like that. You know, they didn't even have any zombies this episode at all. So every show that claimed to be a zombie show with a storyline, very few reach this type of storytelling, and I think they do an excellent job. I give it a 90. Very few things I had to complain about it. What's your Moorescore? You let me know. Put hashtag Moorescore, and then you let me know what you think. My man SJ, he give it a 8.75. I feel you on that. Again, I give it a 90, which is equal to a 9. So, you know, we came pretty close. So what's your Moorescore? Let me know, and I'll, you know, give you a shout out before I get out of here. Well, look like ain't gonna be too much time left, but as Jay say, it still remind me of The Walking Dead. It has remnants of The Walking Dead, but it's better to me. I got tired of Carl in the beginning when he was young. I liked him when he was older, but then they killed him. But then I started getting tired of him again when he was older. The Walking Dead was just a little too PC. And just, you know, they didn't have nobody be a pedo or nothing, did they? And things like that. I just think it would be a little more raw than The Walking Dead portray. What I do like is on Netflix, I believe it's Black Summer. That's a really good zombie show that kind of accurately portrays how people may act if that was to happen. Women talking about, I'll suck that ding ding if you give me a ride. I think that type of stuff will be happening. Like, a woman needs a ride and a zombie about to eat you, and you see a man driving by and you trying to get his attention before you get ate. What would you be willing to say that to get in that car? I'm gonna tell you what, if I was a woman, I'd say whatever I had to say to get in the car. So that's real. In The Walking Dead, they would have been like, hey, excuse me, in the ear. Oh gosh darn it. No, but you know, Black Summer on Netflix is definitely a good one. Definitely a good one to watch too. And I think they got like 3 seasons or something like that. So you can go ahead and binge that real quick, and it's good. I don't like how it ended though, the last season. But it's good. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. How many of y'all watch Chris Rock on Netflix? It was very good, live special. And I think Netflix about to start doing more of those. Chris Rock, he's funny. Kind of got a little more of a Dave Chappelle style lately. But, you know, I'm there for it. He still got his thing. And I'm going to have to do a video talking about Chris Rock later stand up. So look for that. Anyway, I'll catch y'all on the next video, dropping soon. Everybody, thanks for coming through. Deuces, and I'm out of here.